stretch your arms up. And I think we did this stretch last week. You're first coming up and your arms are coming up, up, one at a time, up, 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 and then you're going to turn. So you're turning, and so you're getting more of a stretch in this area, right in here in your lats. So you're twisting. So it's very fluid. Up and up and up and up and up. And now let's come down with our arms to our sides and then come over our heads. But again, you're going to carve out here and come over. You're not going to just slump over here. You're coming over and stretching out the sides, stretching out from the hips all the way up the rib cage. And then back and then over. Carving out this area and really getting a nice stretch. And over and over and one more, over and over. And now let's just do a swinging of the arms. So you really, what you're doing, it's sort of like if you play golf, you're twisting one way and lifting your heel, but you're just letting it go. Just letting yourself go. So your arms just swing. And now let's go into a lunge. So you're going to bring your leg forward and go into a little posterior tilt. So you get a little, you feel that little hip stretch, or I hope you do. And you're just going to, did I just lose you? Can you still see me? Okay. Okay, good. My screen just changed, so I was, okay, now let's go other leg. Again, posterior tilt, feel that stretch in the front of your hip. Good. Let's do that again, bring it back. So anytime you do a lunge, you're going to come forward just to break it down. So you're coming forward, heel, toes. Now let's just stretch out that inner thigh instead of doing a posterior tilt. And when you come back, you're pushing off with that front foot, those front toes. You push off and then come back to the other side. Keep that 90-degree knee there. You don't want to go over your toes with your knee. And press off. And now let's go again into that lunge and let's bring it down. Hands down. And then let's go away from that back leg, bringing your hands over to the side. Keeping that leg in the front, straight ahead, so you're getting a nice stretch and a spiral here. Then come forward the other way. And then come back. And you're going to keep your hands on the mat. Bring that foot forward. Oh, I have a burr on my pants. And stamp spot and scroll. You're going to scroll up. So now come back. And you're going to, let's do it this way. Let's back up. and then step out. Do it properly. And stretch out that leg. Bring your hands down on either side of your foot. And then bring them around to the side, opposite your back leg. So you're getting a nice spiral. You're keeping that knee forward, the bent knee is forward. Then going around and come back straight ahead and then come up. And now let's stay here and let's do a little bending. Someone asked for hamstring stretch. Make sure you're not just collapsing in your core. So we're going to bend and straighten up and bend and straighten up. You should feel it back here. Bend. You don't want to push too hard. That's where we're going to bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. Ooh, that feels good. And bend. So good to have all of us, I'd say, have tight hamstrings. And bend and straighten. Now when you're here, bring your toes up. So your feet are secure on the mat with your toes lifted. You're going to stay here, your legs as straight as you can. So you're still getting that hamstring stretch. And then we're going to come back and come in first to a high plank with straight arms below our shoulders. And stay here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring it down. Keep those feet flexed and bring your head even with your spine, fingers up, heels of your hands in the mat, and keep those toes curled and so that you're flexing your feet. And then come up. Let's go into a low plank. We're going to hold it now for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Coming back. Get a nice, now you can put your tops of your feet on the mat and stretch out in a child's pose. And now we're going to do a side low plank. So now you're going to be on your elbow and come out, and your hand will be right here on top, and we're going to hold that for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come down. And let's stay right here before we go to the other side. You're going to drop your hip down and bring it up and down. So see how you're stretching out that rib cage and the hip, and up and down. But it's effective, a little easier to keep your balance than up on a straight arm. Let's do one more. Up, hold it, and down, and hold. Really you can even bring this hand down a little bit, get a little bit more of a stretch from the other side, and then let's come around. All right. Once again, I see my screen has changed. I don't know if it's the internet connection or what, but I'm thinking you can still see me based on the other. So now we're going to come up, still on your elbow and down, and up and down. You're going to now hold it at 10. No, we started at 20 last time, didn't we? Ah, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring it really stretching that hip, rib cage, and up, and really stretch it. Slide that hand on top and up, and one more, and slide, and now up. All right, on to the next one. I just want to check the time. I don't have my, oh, we're still doing okay on time. So let's stand and do some seaweed. We've done seaweed a little bit with, I want your hands when we're sitting, but I want your hands on your hips, and let's just keep pelvis, try to keep your pelvis and your legs stable, and just move, just isolate your rib cage. See this? So you're not doing this. Your hips are not jutting out. You're just going from, and this shirt is a little loose, so can't quite see, but you don't want to see my belly button. But going in this way, this way, this way. So it's really isolated, and down. Still in standing. Let's scroll down. Let's go down again, come down, and then put your hands over, reach over, and put a slight bend in your knees, and reach over to the side. And you're going to get to a point where you can put your hands flat on the floor of the mat. So one leg will be slightly bent, and then you're going to push away. Still staying in the same position, just push away and release, and push away and release, and push away and release. And come up. And now let's go down again. Reach down to the side. You're going to bend one knee and push away those hands, and push away. You should feel it in the back of your hamstrings, primarily on that bent leg, and push away. You'll feel it in your hip, and one more, and push away. And now let's just stay here. Let's grab our elbows and straighten out your legs as much as you can. You still want soft knees. And then just circle those elbows, circle those arms, and you can either also just have your hands on the mat and let them circle just loosely. But if you're too close, you have too much hand on the mat, sometimes it's better just to hang with your shoulders. And now let's come up, all the way up, and stand. We're going to do one more before we go into our basic sequence. We want to be down on the mat. Right now we're going to do a swan. We're going to start with a modified back stretch, upper back stretch, and go into a swan, and then again into more fluid spiral movements. So let's first start on our tummies, and we're going to have our hands on either side of us, so we can just see our fingers on either side. And then we're going to come up. You can move your arms and adjust a little bit. You're going to come up And really let those scapula, those shoulders just fall down your back. Very nice. Feels really good. Now, adjust a little more, still keeping your tummies on the mat, and straighten out those arms. And just hold that. You can feel a stretch in your stomach. And now you're going to bend. Let's bend your right arm. You're going to look over your shoulder and up, and bend the left and look over your shoulder and up and bend and up. And you can bend a knee too at the same time, sort of a crab position, and up and bend and up and bend and up and slide down. Now we're going to come in to do our 100. We broke it down last week. We'll quickly break it down this week and then go into our roll downs. You really want to work on some of these really key principles. You're pretty stretched out now on your back, sides, front. So we hit it all of your angles. So now we're going to go into our 100, and you're going to peel up off the mat. So when I say peel, you're coming up, reaching up all the way into this C curve, chin towards the chest, hands right at your knees, and you can have your knees in the 90-degree position, or you can stretch them out in 45 or in 90, and stay lifted. If your neck is tired, then you're using your neck too much more than your core, but you put it down and rest and start again. So let's go. Inhale on 5. Inhale and exhale and 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 bring it down. All right, we're going to go into our roll back and I'll roll up. So many of you are familiar. I'm accounting for the fact there can be some new class members sometimes, or of course we all need review. So keep the feet on the mat. You can grab back here. We're going to go back behind our sit bones for the roll down, and back, and back, and back, and back, and hold. And then come up, keeping that C curve as you come up. Keep that, and only when you're up, you're sitting up straight. Let's do another one, and come back, and back, and back, and back. Keeping that C curve, really your belly button's going into your spine, and up. So now we're going to do the one you all love. Now you're going to have your arms out. You have them here, here. We're going to go back again and inhale and exhale in the first position. Inhale, exhale. Second position. Inhale, exhale. Third position. Inhale, exhale. Fourth position. And come up. And let's do it one more time. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale, exhale, and hold. And just breathe. And now inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And coming back up. Ooh, it's starting to cool off. That's lovely. All right, I don't know if you can see the sun. You might even catch the little orange glow here. And now let's come all the way back for your roll up. You're either going to have your feet totally flexed, your legs are together, but your feet are slightly separated. So your legs are close together, I should say. Or you can have heels together, toes apart. Either way, your arms are by your ears. You're going to do that peel up. I emphasize inhale, up, and exhale over your legs. And inhale as you glide across your legs. And slowly come back down. Keep remembering seeker. Inhale and exhale. Remember, you don't want to jerk up. Some smooth movement. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale over. And inhale and exhale. And let's stay where we are. We're going to do a straight leg stretch. And then first we'll go rolling like a ball and into a teaser. So just a little twist on things. So we have a bit of time left. So just a little bit of time. And then you can go and eat dinner. So let's get to it. Let's go back. Let's go straight into straight leg stretch, traditional straight leg stretch. My left leg is out at hovering at 45 degrees. I'm lifted off the mat, right hand on right ankle, left hand on right knee, my chin to chest, and switch. Breathe. Elbows out. Switch, 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 switch. Grab both ankles. You're in a little ball, and inhale out, and exhale back into your ball, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and back. All right, let's go straight into our straight leg stretch. You're lifted again, legs are straight, left leg drops to about 45 degrees. You can pull it to make sure you're straightening out. Again, stretching that hamstring. Pull, 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 and down. All right, let's go straight into our lift to our toes. You're lifting up all the way up to the toes. Reach up as far as you can and come back down to your shoulder blades. And up and down and up and down. Now up, stack your hands gently behind your head. You're not holding up your head with your hands. And now lower your legs slightly. Never let your back lift up. Yeah, this is a nice lower core work. And down, go into tabletop, and now we're going to crisscross. So when I turn left, my left knee comes in, and switch, 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 and come back up. We're going to do our spine stretch. Sit up on your sit bones. We love this one. Our legs hip width apart, curled back, and inhale, and exhale, scooping out here, and exhale over your legs, keeping them as straight as possible, and inhale up. Again, this hits the hamstrings, and make sure those shoulders drop when you're right here, and inhale, and exhale, rounding over, reach past your toes, and inhale up, and exhale, and one more, inhale, and exhale, rounding over, reaching out, and inhale up, and exhale. Do a little bit more with legs here. Let's put our toes heels together, toes apart, toes are on the mat. You sit in this position, you're just behind your sit bones, coming up into a modified open leg rocker, but really stretch those legs out, really stretch them out, stretch, and stretch, and stretch, and stretch, and stretch. And now if you want, you can go in to open leg rocker, total, and come back, and lift up, and back, and up, back, and up, and down. So now we're going to do a couple variations of teaser modification, T for teasers, and we almost have to end here. I have so much to share with you, but let's do this quickly. Bend the left knee, and then the right leg will be stretched out, and you're reaching up. So you start here, but again, you're peeling up, scooping out, reaching up, preparing for that teaser, and then you're coming up again and reaching over and reaching away from the bent knee and back. Okay, the other leg. Reach up, reach, reach, reach. So this allows you to feel what you need to work on here, and then you reach over and now away from that bent knee and back. Okay, so let's go into rolling like a ball, but let's try it try going into a teaser this way. So first, rolling like a ball requires a big scoop here. You're coming back, you're rolling, but try rolling up and then lifting up into your teaser and down. I know you all are anxious to get to your dinner, so we're at 3 minutes. Let's do one more of those. So rolling like a ball. This time, I would like you to grab here instead of on your shins. I usually give you a choice. So again, back here and go back, rolling like a ball, very gently. You should not feel like your ball has any angles. Now, you're coming up. You can do this, or you can do this. So it's another way to get into the teaser. And we have a couple minutes left. So, so let's lay on our side really quickly and cool down. Sometimes it seems like we just get started. So I want you to bring the shoulder underneath you and the slide. You can start with your palms together, slide that palm out and back and out and back and out and back. And now bring that hand to your upper shoulder and just circle, really get that nice stretch in your shoulder, and then bring it around again. And let's flip over to the other side, and you bring your head down, shoulder comes underneath you. Start with your palms together. You can bend your knees, a little more comfortable, and then slide. Really get that nice, feel that scapula slide back and forth. If you have any shoulder issues, this should feel pretty good. And now come up, put your fingers right here on your shoulders. And see, I have a shoulder injury here, back injury, so I can really feel this here, and it feels really good. All right, and now let's just lay it on our backs, knees bent. Let's roll our head, side to side. Loosen up that neck. And now let's do some deep breaths. We're going to inhale, breathe into those hands, and exhale. Let's do box breath. We're going to inhale on 4, hold our breath for 4, exhale on 4, and hold the exhale for 4. One more breath. Let's inhale all the positive, powerful thoughts. Exhaling, eliminating any fears, anxieties, and doubts. You're powerful and loving and have